it came down to, and I ended up doing it, but man, it's not a good feeling being down there. You don't know when you're going in and when to warm up and all that other stuff, but we got it done. We got it done. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how.
Thanks, John, very much. Congratulations, Joe. Back to you.
What an effort tonight by John Lester. He goes 3 in relief of Kyle Hendricks. Chapman.
No sound. People are saying no sound.
He gets the win.
Can you hear me?
So much coming up.
Well, you know, when I heard it was 108 years since their last victory, dang, I feel sorry for the Chicago people. 108 years. That's pretty sad. Look, man, I didn't know it was 108 years. 1908 since their last victory. That's crazy. All right. Lucius, my cat, what are you doing out here? Obviously, he's not a Cub fan. So here's my thinking. Would have been great to have gone to the 11th inning, had a home run by Cleveland. That's what I was looking for. The dramatic, symbolic end. But the truth is, 1908 is interesting, you know. You think about the Cubs, they call it like a miracle. Because these guys are like a curse, right? Chicago's like a cursed city. How do we know the year of Jubilee? You know, this is the 70th year Israel became a nation. Year of Jubilee. How do we know God has been breaking the curse? Reversing the curse. It's the Windy City. Maybe a fresh wind is blowing and God's reversing the curse on America. Or at least reversing a curse on the losers. Because Azusa was at 1908. Now, what's interesting is Cleveland had its last victory in 1948. Check that out. That was the latter rain revival. There was a 17-minute delay because of rain that allowed the momentum to shift from the Indians to the Cubs. But do you know what I didn't find out? I didn't find this out until I signed up on Periscope. They're playing on the Progressive's field. It's Progressive Insurance. I'm not being weird, but Progressive, come on, you get it? How in the world can you know, if the Progressives own the field, they can rig the game. They got the game. They're playing on Progressive Field in Cleveland. So, I wouldn't read too much into these things, but it would have been fun to have seen Cleveland win because of the prophecies on Cleveland, and they did have interesting reversals this year in their basketball team. But I'll tell you what, it really does say something. if I even say, what if this means that, like I said, that this is like a battle between Chicago and Cleveland, and it's a battle between the progressive Democrats and the Republicans with Trump. What if this means Hillary wins? And it's so funny because immediately everybody in the room goes, "Dad, don't say that." My children even go, "Dad, don't say that." It's like I'm authorizing it by coming out of my mouth. Don't say it. But I'm telling you, it makes you think. 17-minute delay. Rain. Changed the momentum. Anyway, you know what? After 108 years of not winning, I kind of think it's a good thing. You like to see. I mean, for years I watched the Cubs. They just call it like the curse, right? That they can never win. It's good to see. It's good to see people win. And there's Christians obviously in Chicago, and there's Christians on the team. Remember that whenever you're watching a game, Super Bowl, you may be rooting for the Patriots versus the demons or whoever they're playing, and you go, obviously this is God and America's revival versus the devil. No, it's actually two ball teams. Remember that. There are people praying on both sides. There are Christians on both sides. There are believers on both sides. America has 100 million Christians out there spread out in everything, even on Progressive Field. But I would have liked to see Cleveland win. Although I must admit, I really could have given a rip up to them. I do this. It's like I get interested in sports right around the championships. It's like I care about them only at the end. Like a lot of people, they only get involved with elections, the last month. It's too bad. But I think elections are a heck of a lot more important than sports games. Anyway, just wanted to check in with you, let you know that the Progressive Field was taken by Chicago. The Progressive Field was taken by Chicago, and Cleveland came close. Let's not let up our effort. There's going to be a Haman Esther fast for 3 days before the election. I'll let you know about it. I'm contacting Daryl Scott. You guys need to contact Daryl Scott too. All of you go to Daryl Scott's Facebook. DARRELLSCOTT. And I think, we have the National Diversity Coalition. He's on Fox all the time. I love him. I support him. I promote him in my book. But frankly, I think we need to have a white evangelical talk now. We have a lot of African Americans on the National Diversity Coalition speaking. I'm one of the white guys. I think we need to have a Caucasian talk to the whites. We need a white guy talk to white guys and challenge all the waffling, unclear evangelicals to get their act together. This is too important an election to screw up. So tell Daryl, I'm going to contact him, tell him he needs to help me get on Hannity, because we need to have a white guy talk to the white people, especially the evangelicals that are uncertain, and get them to vote. I need to do Hannity within the next 5 days. That's the sober lesson of the World Series. All right, guys? Go to Daryl Scott's Facebook page, message him, like him. He'll have 1,000 new friends. Like him and message him relentlessly. I'll text him tomorrow. But it'd be more fun if you guys get him first. And tell him, we need to now get we've had the minority report. We need to get the Caucasian pro-Trump evangelical vote out there. And I got to go take on some of these knuckleheads that aren't voting for him. Because they're not clear. Like you. You are clear. Amen? Daryl Scott on Facebook. Go there now. Say, hi, Daryl. We're liking your page. Get Lance on Hannity. You guys are a great team. Got to get you guys in Washington. All right? How many are going to do it? Tell me you're going to do it. Share this post. Daryl Scott, exactly. DARRELLSCOTT. Great African-American leader. You'll see his page on Facebook. You'll see his face. And forget Soup. Scott, his name, not Soup. His name is Scott. You guys clear on that? All right, share this. Swipe to the left or right. Let me know you're doing it. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, LEH. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Golden. Thank you, Destroyer. Thank you, Sherry Horton. How you doing, Sherry? Annabelle says hi. I'm in trouble with Annabelle tonight. Oh, boy. I never should have criticized. A Golden Eagle, Kimmy, Sherry, Chico. Come on. Thank you, Summer, Cindy, Crane. That's what I love about you guys. Look at that. Look at the tribe going to work. Share it, share it, share it. Go to Daryl Scott on Facebook. Say, you got to get Lance on Hannity. We need the push with the white people. So I'll tell you what, it's not the African-American vote now. It's not the Hispanic vote. Certainly it's not the Asian vote. It's the white evangelicals who are not clear. I need to get them clear. They're under nebulous leadership. Vicky, thank you. Mindy, thank you. Jan, thank you. Alma, thank you. The Oil Port, thank you. Dolphin, thank you. Jamie, thank you. Jane, Jennifer, thank you. Troll, thank you. Even the trolls are going to help me. Humber Tower, thank you. Dolphin, thank you. Chuck and Dutch are praying. Well, isn't that sweet? Chuck and Dutch are praying. Is Chuck clear? Dutch is clear. Is Chuck clear? Tell me Chuck's clear. All right, CJ, thank you. Penny, thank you. Jeff, thank you. Monks, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys are doing it. Perfect. Obama's never clear. Cubs win. Yeah, 108 years worth of curse. It's time they got that thing off them. Don't you think? There are Christians in Chicago. Come on, they need hope. They're under the oppressive Democratic regime, under all that violence. They got to have some hope. I'm sorry I'm not on Facebook. Come on, get a life. Get on Facebook. Where are you? Get with the 90s. It's the 90s. Staying alive. Staying alive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get with the 90s. Daryl Scott, SCOTT, not Scoot. Come on, guys. He spoke at Trump Plaza. He's in my book. Are you reading my book? This tells me some of you are not reading my book. God's Chaos Candidate. If you're not reading my book, you're in timeout. Look, I wrote a book. Who else writes a book for 3 weeks worth of a time span? I wrote a book for a 21-day lifespan. Why? Because God told me to. Unlike the World Series, God was directing me on the book. Oh, man, Cleveland should have won. Is this an omen? Is this telling us something? You know, I'm part Jewish. I go to the negatives. I tell you the truth, the Jew in me goes negative. My wife says I play the octaves. It's the minor keys. I go minor. I go negative. All right, tell Daryl Scott on Facebook, get Lance on Hannity. We need to get the white evangelical vote out. I'll text him tomorrow and tell him you guys knocked on the door, and I'll bring the message. It's the year of the underdog. I like that. Someone said it's the year of the underdog. That encourages me. Thank you. I'm very worn out with this battle, I'm telling you. I'm very worn out, my friends. And Annabelle's upset because I complained in the staff meeting today. I disagree with her. Don't disagree with your wife in front of your staff. You'll pay a price. All right. The curse is broken. Amen. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go on Facebook now and talk to 100,000 people and tell them something. I love you. Good night.